All right, tonight is going to be a very short stream. I just plan on going in, adding the Pokemarts and the Pokecenters to all four of the towns, and then calling it a night. I am currently working on the actual Pokemon teams. If you're interested in seeing that, just let me know, and I'll share a little bit of it. But honestly, I figure it's pretty redundant because with each gym leader, I need to do 7 iterations of them because you can go to them in any order. And so I have sort of a pattern down where essentially if you go there first, they'll have 2 Pokemon. If you go there second, they'll have 4, and then they'll have 6 for the rest of it. And their team rarely changes. I do swap out some Pokemon on a couple gyms, but for the most part, it's going to be the same lineup, just different evolutions, and then they all have their signature move, which is the TM that they gift. So I feel like it's pretty straightforward. I don't think it's as entertaining as other things, mainly mapping, making different maps. So we'll just keep cruising. And honestly, we're just gonna take the default stuff. So maybe my next game I'll add a game corner. I had one in my first game that I made, and it was a blast. And I made it part of the story. You had to go through it you had to fight Team Rocket. Well, yeah, it was Team Rocket. Yeah, I hadn't mixed it up too much yet. Today was a pretty chill day for me. I started my new job. It was pretty incredible. And by incredible, I mean it was very chill, which was nice. I mean, it's just an orientation day, so it was like setting up your email, setting up your accounts, getting like a walkthrough of the different like software that they use for all of like their administrative stuff, and different features of different like events that the company does, and kind of like their schedule for when they do trainings, and when they update employees on like how the company's doing, things like that. So oh, this is Bill. It's good to know that he's there, but he won't be for our game. Deleted. Yeah, so it was laid back, and it was very nice. I've like on one hand, I've been really like excited about like my new job. On the other hand, part of me kind of looks at it and is like, it hasn't hit. It hasn't really hit yet, I definitely think mailing back my laptop for my old job definitely was like a moment where I was like, wow, this is real. And then like today in orientation, I was like, wow, this is real. But even in both of those situations, it's not like I've gotten into the work and started working on like my assignments. And so I can't like conclusively say, I still don't know how exactly everything's going to shake out. But right now it seems absolutely great. So I'm very happy with it. I've also been painting. Not like art. I've been painting the basement. So that is also a big time commitment, but it's going well, which is very nice because I'd hate to screw up something that like big. I was So a long time ago, back in high school, I had this friend that I'd just like bike over to his house and we'd hang out. And it was sort of like, you know, I finished whatever I had going on at my house. You know, didn't really like have high expectations. Just hanging out, you know, with friends. So we would, so there was one summer where his summer chore was to paint. Like, I don't know, it was at least 2 rooms in the house. And so I'd go over there and just help him paint. And it was a lot of fun. I mean, just because I have nothing else going on, so I'm going to hang out with my friend, and hey, helping people's fun too. But there was one day where we had just finished painting one of the rooms, and and then we were done. It was like, okay, this is enough for today. We're going to put the paint back and we're going to actually like go do something. And it's his project. So I was really just helping a little bit on the side. He picks up the paint bucket and he's walking through the hall and he's approaching the stairs, and it like slips out of his wet paint hands. And he's like, I mean, he didn't really have the best form, which is fine. I mean, he was taking the approach for carrying the paint was like holding the 5-gallon bucket of paint, and it was pretty dang full, between his legs and like shuffling. So it was like right below him, which I don't know if like, carrying 5 gallons is awkward when it's like off to one side anyways. So I totally get it, but it's still an awkward way to walk around, and it slipped out of his hands. And I bring up how he's holding it just because it didn't fall that far, right? Like, that's not, if you're holding it between your legs while like shuffling down the hallway, it's not gonna fall far. But it felt like 2 inches, maybe 3 inches. Does not spill, does not like fall over, right? Because he's shuffling really slowly and just sort of holding it between his legs. But what it does do, have you seen those videos of like wave pools that are designed to like ripple perfectly out from like the edges into the center on a circular pool, and they just shoot like straight up? It drops like 2 inches only, and it does that, and it just shoots this massive stream right up between his legs. And he like freezes and gives me this look of just like, what? And like it miraculous, okay? It went up, like it was on both sides of his body. Like, it was just like the perfect shot. It went like up the front of his pants, the back of his pants. He had some in like his hair, I think. And it was just like, yeah. So, and then after that, it was just like, we need to clean this up. And he's like immediately running downstairs, and he told his mom, and we like all got the stuff and cleaned it up. But it was just incredible how that just happened to shoot up. I will, end of the stream, I'm going to pull up a video to show you like the kind of like splash that dropping this paint bucket 2 inches made. And I just want you to visualize this like as a paint bucket shooting up of the kid, instead of like this fancy pool with all this technology that is inevitably what video I'll find. But so stick around for that. I'll pull it up. But yeah, that I honestly I can't whenever I think about like a paint disaster, I think about that. I think about my friend dropping the paint, and honestly, it could have been so much worse. If it fell over, it would have been just like 4 gallons of paint just on carpet. It would have been a nightmare. So honestly, him absorbing most of it into his clothes and only having a little bit to clean out of the carpet, honestly, pretty good way for things to end up. So so going back to my game, I recently built out the ghost type gym leader. And I mean, what's the best like ghost type Pokemon that you could give a gym leader? I mean, there's a couple. It's not just one, but because okay, so one of them I gave the gym leader Sableye. That's not the best, but like that's like the two Pokemon. It's Sableye and it's Honedge. And the problem is, while Pokemon Essentials version 19 has the data on Honedge and like its moveset and its evolutions, it doesn't have the sprites for it. So I went online and I found a listing, a nice little folder of all the sprites updated just for easy putting into my game. I threw it in, and now all of my Pokemon sprites are the wrong size. They're all like way too small, and so I'm thinking like, dang, I can't just pick up one. Like I couldn't just take the sprites. I have to take everything that this like add-in had. So I'm debating if I just go back and make it so it's not Honedge and find a different Pokemon, which I think honestly is pretty lame. So I'm probably just gonna commit, which means I'm probably just gonna get the updated, like, because there's a bunch of like fan-made add-ons for Pokemon Essentials, which are incredible. Props to like literally everyone who makes and releases things like that. But it's like updated sprites, updated battle animations, and it looks great. It's just because this is just me experimenting with an idea to see kind of how it works. I haven't put a ton into. I don't want to put too much into this game. I just want to like make a complete game, make it fun, add some fun elements to it, and then release it and start working on a second iteration that I feel like once I understand the process, I can really play around in. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, do I just change the Pokemon? Or am I going to... just update all of the battle animations? We'll see what happens. Average Town. I've skipped Average Town. We're gonna go back. This is going super fast, which is good. Nope. Sweet. Last one. Then we'll do a quick walkthrough, make sure that I'm not teleporting to different cities because I made one of the transfers wrong. And then I'll show you a video to try and recreate what happened to my friend. All right. All right, all right. It's loading right now. Go. That took way longer to load than usual. I also think it was the wrong thing. Yeah. Cave running shoes. Alright, let's go. Oh good, we exited right back to where we were. And I'm totally gonna put special sprites in when we get there. I'm gonna make it so each one has their own like interactive random people that you can go talk to. Alright. Good. Whoa, see that? We got a problem. We're in it. We're stuck. No. I feel like this is the start to like some coffee pasta or something. We're gonna warp to Nor. But we are gonna remember that. You can't leave the Byland Mart. Okay, good. Perfect. Dude's got schmoves. Ooh. Same thing. Alright. Haveragetown Mart and Island Island Mart both loop. Perfect. Okay. Let's fix those. Awesome. Okay. Save that, and now I'm going to pull up a see if I can find a video that truly summarizes the what happened. All right. All right. So if you want to look up the place, it's Flowwave Ocean Energy Research Facility. I'm gonna pull up a video of it. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, this is it. So, oh, there's no audio? That's dumb. Okay. So this is what happened when my friend dropped the paint bucket. Yeah, but imagine that's paint and that's going straight up straight at you. All right. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm gonna unwind for a bit and maybe keep working on some gym leaders. So, catch you in the next stream.